Hello Brainfeed readers, Namaste. This week we're going to discuss something very important in the tool called handwriting. Actually, handwriting is an externalization of the vibrant activity that is already going on inside your mind. We generally measure people's attitudes, people's confidence levels, and today we are going to measure the intelligence level of a person from handwriting sample. Suppose when you look at a handwriting sample, generally at a glance you look at that sheet, some letters are very round kind of things and some letters are short-edged. If you can see, there's a word called moon. I have seen people writing the word like this, this is called very roundish. We consider it as a garland kind of handwriting. And the same kind of word somebody else is writing, you see these kind of sharp strokes over there. The second person is more intelligent. Okay, he is also good at reading, he is also good at observation, but intelligence levels, when you consider this particular sample where the strokes are little sharper, we call this handwriting as angular handwriting. When angular strokes are observed in the letters like M's and the N's, they are little more intelligent people. And you can also measure that kind of flow, speed in handwriting. I've seen some people, the moment you look at this kind of handwriting, you don't consider it as a fast handwriting, and these kind of handwritings are fast. For example, I have a word called writing, and generally by looking at this word, you can think that this is not written very fastly. And if I write something like this, even after it is written, you can just see that it is written very fastly. So when the handwriting is written fastly, when there is a rhythm, when there is a flow, when there is that movement in handwriting, that person understands the things very fastly. Quick attitude, sharp person, like you can understand the kind of intelligence levels. You can also see a person like ending strokes. For example, there is a word called land. I see a person writing D ending stroke like this. There is a person writing ing in and G is down like this. I don't consider these two things because these two people, the writer with this kind of strokes, especially at the end of a word, they are not that sharp, they are not that intelligent people. I see the same handwriting, and when there is an ending stroke like this, I consider it as a good handwriting. And when there is a letter G, when there is a letter Y, and if this ending stroke is extended upwards, they are intellectuals. Generally, people, those who leave it down, always think of the past, and when you are keeping on living in the past, you are not that intelligent. People, those who forget about the past, people, those who work on the present to make the future very beautiful, they are very intelligent people. So we consider these people as intelligent people. You can measure the amount of intelligence from these kind of strokes. I have also observed people writing little lengthy T crossbars. So these are intellectuals. Excitement is the secret portion of success, people say. Energy is the one which will transform you from bad to good to better. So when there is no excitement, when there is no energy, when there is no enthusiasm, I have seen people writing very small T words, and this is rock. So intelligence can be measured with a little long, not only long, the right part, the last right part of the T crossbar, if you can observe, it looks like very sharp. Sharp needle-edged T crossbars measure the intelligence level of a writer. You can understand that from your people, from your students, from your teachers, from your colleagues. We have also seen people writing, intelligent people, they have a wonderful spacing. Though they are done very fastly, though the handwriting is done very fastly, the speed and spacing both are coinciding. For example, just because I am writing very fastly, I can't go with the poor spacing. See, look at the spacing here, look at the spacing here. All the two letters are not spaced equally. Sometimes the spacing is very less and sometimes the spacing is more. Irregular spaces measure less intelligence of a person. So just because I am writing fast, I cannot write with a very bad spacing. So this is a little better. So you write faster, you show that kind of movement, and you maintain the spacing, ending strokes, a little sharp-edged ending strokes. All these things measure that kind of intelligence of a person also. So from today, whenever you write something on a piece of paper, slant your letters towards right side, make it very legible. Though you are writing very fastly, maintain the speed and do maintain little angular kind of handwriting. Make a slight 60-degree right slant, and automatically your intelligence improves because there's a science called graphotherapy. You change your handwriting, you can change your life. So generally when you write something in cursive handwriting, you always start your cursive handwriting with the cursive cap letters. Let me show you a cap letter. Some people write capital A like this, and I have also seen people writing capital A like this. As a layman, even without any knowledge about graphology, you look at this A and look at this A, you generally consider the second one right, because the second one has got a little sharp edge on top. And look at this upper portion of the first A, and this is not very sharp, this is rounded top, and this is very sharp edged top. And whenever you write a letter A, capital M, capital N, those kind of sharp edges on top generally denotes intelligence level of a person. So write those letters a little sharper. So keep all these things in view, improvise your intelligence levels, and I wish you all the very best.